getting a boost from a program called College to Congress. The competitive scholarship gives a college student a chance to pursue their passions for public service.
And Rockville native Laura Martinez is a recipient of the scholarship and hopes it will help launch her career in politics. She's here along with Audrey Henson, founder and CEO of College to Congress. Ladies, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Laura, let me ask you, so what inspired a passion for politics, and where do you ultimately see yourself, say, 5 years from now?
Oh, goodness. Well, as a rising senior at Cornell University, that's definitely a question I've been a lot. My family's blue-collar workers, and that's really inspired me to take interest in labor issues, and my major is called Industrial and Labor Relations, so it kind of links up. Hoping to be a lawyer at some point and just advocate for those people that, do the nitty-gritty work and need those rights and protections in their everyday work.
Links up both worlds. And Audrey, how'd you come up with this idea? Because this is such an amazing opportunity for youth who really wants to get involved.
Yeah, it really got birthed out of my own story. I'm from Florida, and I had to take out a student loan to move to D.C. and work in Congress for free.
Yes, I was going to say, so it's all about that internship program is expensive.
Right,
okay.
and I don't think a lot of people know over 90% of congressional internships are unpaid.
Wow.
So it's a natural barrier for anyone who even wants to get involved in public service.
Especially in a city like D.C. that is so expensive, of course, as we all know. And Laura, tell us about your day-to-day on the Hill.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. Every day is completely different. Very lucky to be working with my representative, Jamie Raskin, Maryland District 8. And it's just a really exciting time to be on the Hill.
What kind of things do you get to do? We're talking about your day-to-day. We just are seeing some images here with you pictured with some of the interns. What have you been able to do? Have you been able to go out to rally voters? Have you been able to talk to constituents?
There's definitely interacting with constituents. I can't go into too much detail, but
sure.
What I do love about the program is just being able to interact with people from all over America, different ideologies, different opinions, and it's just a really engaging program.
And interns play a really integral part in a congressional office. These offices are understaffed, they're under-resourced, and so interns like Laura get to step up to the plate. They get to help write floor speeches, give tours, interact with constituents, study policy.
Actually doing some hard work there.
Yeah, learning a lot for sure.
I bet. How long is this program?
Yeah, the program itself is about 9 weeks long, so they're here for the entire summer when Congress is in session. When Congress goes back home, they go back to school.
All right, so as look forward, let's just talk about what's going on right now. There's so much that's divisive going on in Congress right now, and as you're there in the trenches watching what's going on, how is that shaping the way you're looking at things or your perception of political issues? Like we're right now in the midst of the immigration debate. We've talked about schools and gun safety. Talk a little bit about how that's shaped how you feel now.
It's absolutely eye-opening. What we see on TV is always blue and red. Black and white, and it's just so, it gives off a very polarized image. Being behind the scenes, you learn that people are a lot more alike than they like to admit, and it's just, it's really eye-opening.
And something we do in the program, we call it bipartisan allies. So someone like Laura is partnered with a Republican politician from Maryland as well, where they have private policy debates, and they actually get to have an opportunity to say, why do you believe this, and where do you come from, and help me understand, because this doesn't seem to make sense to me. And they've even built a friendship, and they went to the Caps parade together.
Nice. Look at that.
Big Caps fans. It was exciting.
So were you surprised to see that there's actually more unity on the Hill than you probably expected just from what you see on television?
Absolutely. You see people from both sides of the aisle, engaging in really respectful conversation, but, expressing those opinions that are really unique to them. And it's just a lot more, friendlier.
I get that.
Than what appears on TV.
I get that. There's a lot of young folks right now that are disengaged or who are not following the issues or don't care. What's your advice to them about politics and being involved?
Yeah. Call your reps. They might be a little annoyed. But we love to give way more information about what our reps are doing, the daily activities of regarding legislation and policies.
I mean specifically, like, there are a lot of young people who don't care or don't seem to care about politics. What's your advice to them about why get involved?
It's our everyday life. Politics is in everyone's life, no matter what you do, what you work in. It's your life.
Get out. If it's only to vote, right?
Go vote. Go vote.
Thank you both, ladies.
Yes.
Audrey
Thank you
and
for
Laura.
having me.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. We appreciate it. You're doing a great job. Of course, the future here.
Yes.
You never know. She might be president one day. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on 5 at 6:30, everybody.
That's right. Join us at 8 o'clock on Fox 5 Plus.